Hey guys, and welcome to my first vlog on this channel. So I just recently started FPV and I kind of wanted to bring people along for the ride. There's a ton of information out there, but in the same respect, it's kind of hard to find information. So as I learn things, I want to share them with this channel. I started off with a iFlight Protek35. This seemed like a good drone for me. It's got these bumpers, which so far have come in handy. I've run into a ton of things and they haven't broken yet. Also, sorry about the tractor backing up. Of course it happens like the second I sit down to record. But anyway, this has survived a ton of crashes so far. I've put probably, I don't know, maybe 50, no, probably more like 100 packs through this so far. And it has pretty much survived everything I've thrown at it. The GoPro is a GoPro 10, which unfortunately did not quite make it past a disarming incident about 100 feet in the air. But it still records technically. Eventually I'll send that in. I am using the DJI HD system. I think this is a good system to start off with, for me at least, because it's pretty simple. You don't have to worry about your radio transmitter, your video transmitter. They're all in one neat little package and you basically just have to start up and go. There are some limitations, of course, like you don't have range. You can't really improve the range that much except for including a longer antenna. But for a beginner like me, this is a good choice. I'm also using the version 1 of the drones with this iFlight crystal antenna patch thing on the front. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, but this is supposed to increase the range. So I bought this whole pack from someone off of Facebook Marketplace. It was basically brand new. I kind of think he hadn't used it at all, but that's a nice price point to get it if you can find it new. So far this has been a great drone for me. So now that I've shown you what I have, let's go for a flight. Today I'm in this beautiful location by the White River in Arkansas. We have this awesome bridge right here, which I think, yeah, you can actually see it. Plus a little playground. This is a really cool spot to play, and right now there's no one here except for a tractor, which is making a ton of noise. But hopefully you can still hear me. I put a fresh battery in the drone, so let's go for a flight. It's a little windier today than I want it to be. It's also been pretty cold, so I have to make sure not to punch the batteries too hard, because if the batteries warm up, something about the cold air and the hot batteries makes the plastic kind of crack and brittle. So ideally I'd like to keep it pretty slow. So let's go for launch. Okay, we are armed. And take off. So far this has been a pretty cool spot. There's no one around, but there's lots of things to play around with. Like this bridge and this concrete. It's originally why I wanted to come here. It's just like so many open holes. Since this Protek35 is, I wouldn't say ducted, since it has guards on it, you can really just kind of bump into a lot of stuff. Hopefully not the ground. Let's go play around with this thing. Utmost concentration. Whoa! Oh, how'd that work? Oh Lord! And disarmed. Of course you do that 100 times perfectly, but the one time you do it on camera, can't do it right. And we're back. One of the props got a little chewed up by the gravel. I'm gonna give it a try, I think, see how it goes. I did bring some extra props, but I'd rather not just burn through them. I've been burning through them lately, even though it does have a prop guard. Just sometimes a stick gets up in there, some gravel or something, or you don't disarm fast enough. So we'll give it a try this time. Okay, and we're off. Should we try that again? Maybe a little warm up before that. Playgrounds are pretty cool spots. Like, if there's no one around, there's just so many little gaps and things. Especially with these prop guards, it just kind of like builds up a bunch of confidence wanting to fly through things. Or just fly into them, jeez. We're close to 3.5. I'm looking so sloppy. It's kind of hard to do this and talk to the camera. It's like splitting my concentration. What a pretty bridge. If I didn't say, this is the White River right here. I think I did say that at the start, but it's a beautiful river. Great river for fishing trout, if that's your thing. But it's also crazy fast moving. Look at that. Oh, need to bring it back, low battery. Man, we really burned through those 4S batteries. I have 6 of them, and it does not take long to get through them. I've been considering lately upgrading to 6S batteries, which means I have to change the motor, and I believe I might have to change the capacitor that's already installed on there for a more beefy one. I'm not entirely sure about that, but that's something I might have to do. So if you've done that switch before, if you know anything about it, please comment below, tell us all about it, because we're all here to learn together. Okay, 2 more batteries, let's make it count, huh? Please don't wreck. Ultimate concentration this time. Oh, I have an idea. It's a little crazy. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. I don't quite have the confidence for it, but what would be fun would be to go through that slide, go down here, then disarm, then rearm at the top. But I'm a little scared of disarms. I accidentally disarmed like 100 feet in the air and then couldn't get it armed again. It ended up nuking my GoPro screen. But it still works, I just can't change anything on it. Haven't had a chance to send it back. Eventually I will, but GoPro's like, oh, we don't even fix it. You can only replace it. Are you lucky your guys are top of the line? Boy, 2 minutes, this battery went fast. I think this may be one of the ones that's going bad. Yeah, we're at 13.9, let's bring it in. If anyone has any tips for a 4S to 6S conversion, please, like, I'm all about it. This 4S ain't cutting it. Last pack, let's make it count. This time I think I'm gonna take a little tour of the White River. I don't wanna go too far because I get paranoid about losing the drone, and just $500, you don't really just wanna drop that in the water. Actually, it's more than that because you have to buy the drone, which is $300 to $500, and then you have to buy the GoPro, which is another like $300 if you get the subscription. So let's not go too far, huh? Okay, last pack. Okay, I said I was going to tour the White River, but I had to play around with the bridge a little bit. I mean, just look at these holes. They're just made for cruising through. How's my reception? It's good. Okay, how pretty. Oh, nice little flag out here. Oof, that's scary. Come back. So I dropped down to 2 out of 4 bars reception. That's kind of a negative of this DJI Caddx. It's only got 1 antenna, and you can't really do much to boost the range except for putting a longer antenna on it. At least from what I've found out. I think I will eventually put a longer antenna just because they're like, you know, $8. And there's no soldering. That's a really easy upgrade. Eventually I'd like to do a build. I think my next actual build, this was just a bind and fly. My actual build will be like either a 5-inch or a 7-inch that's meant for long range. Freestyle's fun, but really I'm into this for the cinematics. And I think I'll do like a crossfire system. I know I'm just kind of blabbering, but this is fun and that's what I'm doing. Go fly by. Whoa! Not hit the $5,000 of camera gear. It's not a brag, just saying. Okay, it's dropping. Oh, I don't want to bring it in. This is so much fun. I think it's time though. Okay, and that's it. So that wraps up the first vlog for this channel. This is actually a ton of fun, so I think I'm gonna keep doing these, just kind of vlogging while I'm flying around. So if you enjoy this type of thing, please subscribe, check out the channel, leave a comment below, I really appreciate it. And also if you want to check out our alternative channel, Daniel and Caitlin, I'll link it below in the description, but we're posting all of our adventures. We're actually nomadic right now, so if you want to learn more about that, check out the description below, and thanks for stopping by. Okay, so I have a freshly charged battery in the drone, which is currently freaking out. This thing's driving me crazy. It's a little cold today and also a little windier than I wanted. Oh, that fucking tractor. Hey guys, I already said that. So put a fresh drone in the battery. So put a fresh